Hey, my name is Bill.
And my name is Danny.
That was so creepy.
Ooh.
We are here at Halloween Horror Nights 30, the first night that we're attending. We got our frequent fear pass. We're really excited to get inside and check out everything they got going on this year for Horror Nights.
Yeah, I'm actually very, very excited because this is the first Halloween Horror Nights that I've ever been to that wasn't following an entire 12-hour day at the park.
For real. Back in 2017, we came on a really long trip here and we did a full day at Universal and then we did Horror Nights. And I don't think I've ever been in more pain in my life.
It was really fun, but it was a lot. So we're coming out here with just so excited to be here. We're ready to get really scared.
Also, the best part about the frequent fear pass, instead of the time that we went in 2017, is that we didn't have to try to cram it into one night.
Yes.
So we're just going to kind of take it easy, hit a couple houses, maybe try a couple of goodies, check out the scare zones. We may or may not know somebody that's working in one of the scare zones, so we're going to try to scare him too. So that'd be super fun. But we're really excited to go inside for our first time at Halloween Horror Nights in 4 years.
Yeah, so again, guys, we are not going to be hitting everything tonight, or that's not what we're planning at least.
We might. But probably not.
But that's not the plan because we did get that frequent fear pass and we can come on a lot of nights. So I hope you guys are excited as we are. So let's go check everything out. So we're about to go into the 30 years, 30 fears scare zone. The monsters you've most dreaded from past Halloween Horror Nights have taken over the streets. They're back and you are history.
Let's go! Look at that guy!
It was not just art.
Walking down to the New York section, everything's looking extra spooky. I really like all the scary eyes up on the building in the background there. I don't know if you can see that with the projection, but it looks really cool. It's really loud here, guys, so if I'm yelling and kind of popping the mic, I apologize, but it is really loud, which makes for a really fun time, but it's very, very loud inside Halloween Horror Nights 30. Right as you walk inside Halloween Horror Nights here, on the left side, there's a bunch of games of skill. There's a pumpkin toss, there's a disc drop, there's a bazooka blast, and there's all different kinds of fun candy and sort of kids-themed prizes that you can win, even though this isn't necessarily really a kids event per se. But it looks super fun. I give it a try sometime.
It adds to the environment a lot. So, I mean, I think that bag of tortilla chips that's a plush is definitely calling my name for some reason.
Over here we got more games of skill, a bazooka blast. And it looks like you can win these Halloween-themed prizes. We got some Frankenstein's monster. We've got Dracula. We've got some mummies. We've got
a balloon pop.
A balloon pop over there. We got some ghosts and some devils.
I hope you guys are having an awesome time.
Heck yeah, we are. So one of the food booths here at Halloween Horror Nights offers a No Chance in Hell PBJ, which is a deep-fried peanut butter and grape jelly Uncrustable sandwich, and then it's finished with a hot honey drizzle. And apparently there's some pepper flakes on it as well. Underneath we've got Dr. Panetti's confetti battered Oreos. We got Oreo cookies hand dipped in confetti cake batter, flash fried and dusted with powdered sugar. And then we've got Tiny's Twinkies, hand battered and deep fried Twinkies dusted with powdered sugar. So this is more of like a dessert booth here with some alcohols and some non-alcohols to go with it. Any of that sound good to you?
I do want to try the No Chance in Hell PB&J at some point, but I'm not sure if I'm really looking for that tonight.
Yeah.
I'm like fairly hungry
Looking for
right now.
food.
Yeah, I want food. The other thing I wanted to point out, and I don't know if you had said it yet, but they actually have a souvenir cup. They're the Blinky Cups that everybody talks about every year, and it's $14.99, and then you can get a refill on a cocktail, it seems, for $10.99.
It's not a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal.
Save $4 every time you get a refill if you keep the cup, is what I understand that means.
Yeah, so I
And
wonder
so
if you have
that's-
to bring the cup back every time.
Probably.
But I guess not everybody comes here multiple nights, but that would be really cool.
Yeah. And right next door, we've got a little bit more of a food selection. We've got a jacked donut slider, which is an Angus beef slider with bacon, jam, and cheddar cheese in between a bourbon glazed donut. That sounds amazing. We got smoked wings. We got a bag of donuts. And then we've got more alcohols and non-alcohols over here.
So this scare zone is called Seek and Destroy. A ruthless alien cyber regime led by the controller has taken over New York, turning humans into fuel. Succumb or be destroyed.
Let's go check it out. So this is the Seek and Destroy area. And so there's a stage with some sort of minions up here. A voice on the screen that's being modulated, talking to the people walking by.
You there. Step forward. I have already downloaded your information. Bill Neville of Boston.
What? Are you serious? Do you know her too?
Yes. Danny of Texas.
We have to bow now.
Are you here to submit?
Yes.
Then raise your fist in the air and repeat these words. I submit to the controller.
I submit to the controller.
You are now one with the machine. You will make perfect assets to my regime.
Let's
Perhaps
go!
I can make you a powerful cyborg guard.
I love it. Let's go.
Yes. Go forth, you park hoppers.
Thank you, sir.
Tell the world of my creations and my doings.
I definitely will.
Tell them all.
Good. Directly. Elsewhere.
Oh my gosh.
So we are very pleased to report that the Horror Nights staple pizza fries are back. And they're available with melted mozzarella cheese, sausage, and pepperoni for $10.49. Not a bad deal at all. I think we're gonna have to get some. As promised, pizza fries.
So these are the world famous Halloween Horror Nights pizza fries. I've never had them.
I had them last year when they were a pass holder exclusive, but that was the first time I had them. So we're gonna give them a whirl and let you know how they are.
Let's try these. I always hear really good things about them.
So we were feeling a little thirsty amongst our travels here at Halloween Horror Nights 30. And so we decided to pop over to a booth that's in between Jimmy Fallon and Transformers to get ourselves a little cocktail.
And the thing we wanted to get tonight was at Halloween Horror Nights, everybody always talks about getting their Blinky Cup. And it sounds really funny, but it's literally just a cup that blinks.
guys what we got here. So check out those super cool Blinky Cups.
So on the left we have Whole Hog Pumpkin Ale. The souvenir cup was $13.50, and then if you want to get a refill on any of the beers, it's $10.
Pretty good deal because you save $3.50 every single time you get a refill on one of the beers.
Yeah, and then also we got the Poison Tea Party. That's going to be on the one on the right. It's Myers Original Dark Rum shaken with honest tea, half tea and half lemonade, blue curacao, huckleberry, lemon, a dash of allspice bitters topped with a dehydrated orange, and that one for $14.99. And a refill for that is $10.99. So the liquor, just like everywhere else in life,
It's more expensive.
It's just a little bit more expensive.
But you save $4 every time you get a refill. And these are the same cups. They're double-sided. You got a 30th anniversary on one side and Halloween Horror Nights Universal Studios Florida on the other. So, with that said, let's cheers and have a drink real quick.
Let's do it.
Blinky Cups in hand. Ready to cheers?
Cheers.
Let's give it a whirl. Oh my goodness. I kid you not, this might be the best pumpkin beer I've ever had.
Oh my gosh.
This tastes like Shipyard with like the cinnamon sugar in it.
I need to try that.
Try this right now. That good?
It's so good.
Oh my goodness. How did you like the Poison Tea Party?
I can't tell if it tastes like alcohol or lemonade. I know there's alcohol in it.
Oh, there's definitely alcohol in there.
No, I mean like I can't tell if the stronger taste is like the alcohol or if it's.
I think it's them kind of canceling each other out, which
Yeah.
leaves like a not so strong taste, but there's definitely alcohol in there for sure.
Okay.
I like it.
Well, I like both of these. I think they're both really good.
For sure. Again, this booth is located in between Jimmy Fallon, which is right over down there, and Transformers, which is right above our heads here.
Yeah.
So come on over, try the Poison Tea Party, try the Whole Hog Pumpkin Ale. Really, really good.
All right. And also, the Poison Tea Party is also pretty good. It tastes
Yeah.
like it's got plenty of fun juice in it.
Fun juice. That's what you need at Halloween Horror Nights. You need
Spooky.
fun juice to calm the nerves a little
Or
bit.
spooky juice.
Spooky juice. All right, well, let's move on to our next spot over here.
The next scare zone that we're going to go into is Lights, Camera, Action, Eddie's Revenge. And this is located over in the Hollywood section at Universal Studios. So the description is, get ready for the oh my goodness. That was a very loud scream. I'm ready for this. Get ready for the feel-bad movie of the year. Eddie Schmidt, Jack the Clown's brother, is filming a horror film and the monsters are real.
I can already tell I don't like this because of the chainsaws. But we're going to walk through anyway because that's what we do. Let's hop to it, will you?
Let's have to.
He looks nice. Ooh, gimme. Ah! So here's Eddie over here. This is Jack's brother. Ooh, hello. What you got there? Your lips? Money? I don't have any money. Let's check out the food truck they got going on over here. It looks deserted, and that guy looks very dead. And that's a hand.
I think it's gonna take a minute to get our food.
Yeah. It looks like he needs help. Might want to give him a hand.
One order of pizza fries, please.
Ooh. Ah, it's aliens. Alright guys, the first house we're gonna hit is the Bride of Frankenstein.
So
I cannot wait to check this out. Danny, you have a description for
I have a
us.
description. So, we belong dead. The last words of Frankenstein's monster when his bride rejected him. Now she'll stop at nothing to bring him back.
So, apparently, from what I've heard, is that Frankenstein's bride is apparently using Dracula's wives to bring Frankenstein back to life. So, that sounds awesome and scary and spooky. Let's go check it out.
Let's do this.
Alright, so we just got out of the house, the Bride of Frankenstein. What'd you think?
I thought it was way better than I thought it was going to be.
The story was awesome.
I love that this haunted house had a story.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of haunted houses can just be jump scares, which is just as much fun.
Sure, yeah.
But the fact that they took us on a story was really fun.
Yeah.
Also, I know that we had talked about on our show the fact that they were going to have plexiglass, and I feel like it didn't affect the house.
It was like a clear vinyl. It wasn't exactly plexiglass because that reflects.
Yeah.
Where it was just like a thin piece of layer that was clear that you didn't really even notice was there. So
Yeah.
that was really great.
What did you think about it?
I loved it. The story from beginning to end, from Frankenstein's from Frankenstein getting killed at the very beginning, to being brought to life at the very end.
That was a great scene.
That was really, really cool. If you guys want to go into the Bride of Frankenstein's house, we are right in front of Monsters Cafe right here. And it's right across the street, right over here by the giant stage. So, with that said, if you were to give a ranking for Bride of Frankenstein, what would you say, 1 through 10, what would you give that house?
I would give it like an 8.
Yeah.
Only because it wasn't super scary.
Right, yeah.
It was more of a story and that had some spooks.
We did see a couple of the jump scares ahead of us that kind of took away from it a little bit.
Yeah.
But overall, the story aspect of it really got me. So I give it a solid 8 as well.
Yeah, one thing I do want to mention, guys, is there is a reason that we are not filming this. It's because it's actually not allowed.
Yeah, the only time you were allowed to film in the houses was on a special media night, which unfortunately we did not get invited to yet. Maybe sometime in the future.
We hope
but
to.
You're not allowed to film in the houses, but you can film everywhere else. You can on the scare zones, all the way around Halloween Horror Nights. You can film anywhere you want, except for in the houses. So unfortunately, we weren't able to show you any footage from inside the houses, but you're gonna have to go ahead and trust our judgment here. I thought the house was really good.
What number would you give it?
Solid 8.
Solid 8?
Yep.
And why an 8?
Like I said, the story thing got me. I love seeing what happened first, what happened in the middle, and what happened at the end. It wasn't just a bunch of jump scares, like you said. So
Yeah.
I think that was really, really well done. And I think it's time to move on to our next house, which is going to be Icons Captured Halloween Horror Nights 30.
This one's super exciting. So everybody's been talking about it. It's brand new this year. Let's go check it out.
Woo-hoo, let's go. Alright guys, we're about to head into HHN Icons Captured. Dan, you got a description for us?
For the first time ever, 30 years of characters from your worst nightmares come together to decide who's the most evil of them all.
Well, let's go decide who's the most evil of them all and check out this house. Alright, so we just got out of the HHN Icons Captured house. What'd you think?
So I'm just gonna jump right into my rating. I'm gonna give this one a 10 out of 10.
This house was awesome. I really love Jack, and I'm not like a an all-time like Halloween Horror Nights event. Like I've only been 3 times in like 13 years, so I'm not like well versed on the history of Jack, but I love everything about him. The look, the voice, the outfit, the way he carries himself. I think his character is so awesome.
What number would you give?
Oh, I would say, I would agree with you. I'd give it a 10.
And the other thing about this is, one thing that's really cool is, out of all of the icons, a different one like reigns supreme.
Yes.
At every time you go through, so you can go through and see a different icon reigning supreme in each house. So it's different every time you go through it. It's super exciting.
Yeah, we won't go into spoilers or anything. You guys got to come here and do it for yourselves. And we won't tell you who reigns supreme at the end of our run there, but the house is awesome. There was so much detail put into it, and it was really, really well put together.
Yeah, I think that for this one, 10 out of 10. It makes me want to learn more about the Halloween Horror Nights icons too. So that's something that I want to do.
For sure. So let's move on to one more house tonight. We've got Revenge of the Tooth Fairy right next door.
All right.
So we'll go check that out. We'll let you guys know how it is, and I think that we're gonna head out for the night after that.
Yeah, I think so.
So let's go see what the Tooth Fairy's up to these days.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, it is time for Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. I don't have a tooth for her, but hopefully she won't try to exact her revenge on me.
No, this is our last house of the night. I know you went through this one last year, but I'm excited to see it for the first time. So I'm going to read the description. Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. The innocent traditions of the Tooth Fairy hide a darker ritual. It's an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
And we apologize if you guys can't hear us, but it is really freaking loud over here. But we're really excited to go check out this house. I went through it last year when they did the miniature preview of Halloween Horror Nights, and this house is really good. So let's see if it's still the exact same house from last year, or maybe they changed it up a little bit. But let's go find out.
Let's go. So guys, we just got out of our last house of the night, and it was awesome. So we did Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. What did you think?
That's scary, man. Imagine losing a tooth and then seeing that thing in your room. No, thank you.
Yeah.
There was a lot of blood, a lot of jump scares. It was a pretty good house. I remember it being better for some reason, but maybe it's because I've gone through it before. I would say I'd give that a 6.5 out of 10.
I was gonna say a 7.
7? Okay.
But I also feel like because we did the Icon House first and we found it so awesome, that this one, it was hard to compare the two. But the nice thing is we're gonna come back, we're gonna go into these houses. This one did have a lot of jump scares. It was
It was nasty.
The monster was icky. Like I don't know.
Icky monsters at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
That's how they do things here.
Yeah, but I would give it a lower number just because I liked Icons.
Icons was awesome, as it should be. It's like the highlight house of the season.
Or as people have said, the love letter to the fans.
Right, exactly. So, awesome night here at Halloween Horror Nights. We got our frequent beer pass, so we're gonna be back a whole lot more before Halloween night.
And you can't forget the pizza fries.
Bro, the pizza fries. We have time for pizza fries too.
Yeah.
Amazing night here at Universal Studios. Had such a great time, and we look forward to bringing you more coverage of Horror Nights going forward. So, with that said, my name is Bill.
My name is Dan.
Subscribe to us right down below there on YouTube. Listen to our weekly podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon Music, anywhere you find your favorite podcasts.
Also, if you are on Facebook, Twitter, or TikTok, make sure you look us up so you can follow all things theme park news. And until next time,
We'll see you around Halloween Horror Nights.